boy, look at this weather. Look at it. Windy, cold, ugly. The wind is finally slowing down. We've had like 40, 50 mile an hour winds all night and all morning. It's finally slowing down. This sucks. But is there any other or any better way, I should say, to stay nice and toasty warm on an ugly ass day like this than a nice hot fire? I'm comfortable. Here's a little update. I've made videos before about my wife and I enjoying our four-wheelers, our ATVs. So we decided that we were going to buy one for the grandkids. Suzuki LT50. It's an older one, but it runs like brand new. It's been well taken care of. None of the plastics are broken. It has a limiting governor on it, so you can control how fast you let them go. Now we just need better weather so we can get the little rugrats out on it. I'm sure they're going to love it. They've not even seen it yet.
Of the October 24th,
any of you watching this right now?
Prior to that closure hearing,
redacted.
Filed a joint statement.
So that means the media is just going to get a piece of paper with a bunch of blacked out shit on it.
For redaction.
Let us see what's going on.
The transcript may be classified as public.
Stop hiding stuff from us.
See Utah Rules, Judicial Administration 202.02 sub 1. That right, however, is not absolute. To support and achieve certain interests and objectives, a court may close portions or entire court records.
Bullshit.
Court record. A court may consider any relevant factor, interest, or policy.
I think we all want to see what's going on with this one.
And determining whether to redact
we probably all know the outcome that we want. Hey everyone, Scott, who's your marshal? Back for another video. And today, man, the weather here in Northeast Indiana is horrible. It's in the low 20s with horrific winds. A little bit of snow, but in places it looks like a mountain of snow because the wind is just drifting it all over the place. There's vehicles sliding off the road and crashing, sliding off the road, rolling over, mainly because people are stupid. There's no other way to put it. People don't realize, oh, the weather is bad. I should probably slow down while I'm traveling. But nope, I need to get somewhere. I need to get somewhere now, and I'm going to drive like an idiot. So I created an outline for a video topic today because I like to be a little bit prepared rather than sitting down and sounding like a mumbling idiot. But this weekend, we were out and about, the wife and I were out and about, and lunchtime rolled around and we decided that, yeah, we'll just grab some fast food. So we went into, I think it was Taco Bell. There's no one at the frickin' counter there to wait on you, to help you. You have to go to the little kiosk and punch in what you want, fumble through their frickin' menu to place your order. Even behind the counter where you used to walk in and you would look up and there's the board there that shows all their food and the prices and the combo meals and the prices and the drinks and the prices. Not even there anymore. The board is there just with advertisement for the restaurant on it. So you have to go over and take your own order and hit send and wait for the guy behind the counter with all the prison tattoos to bring out your food. And he doesn't even say thank you. He says, order for Scott, and walks away. What the hell? So the topic today is going to be about how we have become so dependent on things like that. And they've just become the norm. It's normal now. A generation is growing up not knowing any difference, not knowing how to walk up to a counter and tell someone what you want or ask them for help. They want to punch it into a machine, into their phone, into their computer, and just show up and grab it and go. Or they just want to get on their phone. They don't even want to do what I did and went into a restaurant. They just want to get on their phone. The dog is here, so sorry about the shaky camera. He's hitting the camera. They'll just get on their phone and DoorDash it or whatever the hell. I don't know. I don't do that stuff. And the people show up at their house and drop it off. Half the time, they'll just give them directions, leave it at the door. I don't understand this crazy shit. We are becoming so dependent and so used to things like that that there's no personal touch in anything anymore. And soon there's going to be generations that grew up that way, and there will be no personal service, no communication, no face-to-face interaction with anything in our society. And I personally feel that's horrible, and that's sad. And it's more than that. It's AI in our lives. AI can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing. My fear is we're going to have generations coming up that don't know how to think for themselves because they just go to AI for everything. They go to Grok or Chat GPT or Google Gemini, any of those things. Kids are already using it. You know they are. They're using it to cheat on their homework for school. God knows what else they're trying to do with AI these days. I feel that what this is doing, it's creating a hands-off society. It's creating a society where everyone relies on tech to do everything. There's no emotion, no emotional connection, no empathetical connection in any way. And I also, in a huge way, feel that things like this just destroy the need for a good work ethic in our world today. A good work ethic has gotten people very far in society. If we lose that, we're screwed. So is all of this efficiency in our world worth what it's costing us? Is it worth future generations not knowing what it's like to get their hands dirty, to have a goal and dig for it, bust their ass to accomplish anything, even if it's your homework, rather than researching it and using your head to complete that paper that you're supposed to complete? Turn to AI and say, well, that's good enough. We're losing it big time. Online everything, online shopping. I'm guilty of it. My wife is guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. It's convenient. You don't have to go out in crowds of people. You don't have to travel. You don't have to go places only to be disappointed because they didn't have what you wanted. I get that. But we're missing out on an experience in our lives. We're missing out on the interaction. Even if you show up and you get really bad service and you're pissed about it, you had an experience, you know that place sucks. I don't want to ever go there again. We're missing out on it in a huge way, and it's sad. Amazon, eBay, whatever, Temu, it's so easy. You just click a button, you pay, you wait for it to show up. And then I'm also guilty of I'll order something off of Amazon and I sit and watch the tracking information like an idiot. It's going to get here whenever it gets here. Someone that I work with, I was frustrated because I ordered a new string for my compound bow off of Amazon, and the company that I ordered it from shipped it in the US mail, and their delivery system is screwed up. The package came from, I don't know, let's say New Jersey, I think it was. That's where it originated. I watched the tracking. It's in New York, it's in Pennsylvania, it's moving from east to west towards me in Indiana. And then the next time I look at the tracking for an update, it's in Sacramento, California. Well, what the hell? And then it bounces 3 or 4 places going from the West Coast back to me, and it's like 10 days before I get my package, and I get frustrated. I also ordered something on Amazon about 2 weeks ago, and It's like they talked me into buying it because I thought I didn't really need it, but I thought it was a sticker I wanted to put on my truck. And it said, order now, delivery by 8 o'clock tonight. Well, hell, Amazon, you just talked me into buying it. I can get it in 3 hours. So I bought it. I'm guilty too. We need to challenge ourselves to get out more and to do less of that kind of stuff. Go out and interact with people, talk with people, smile, laugh with people. It is good for you. It's good for our society. My point in all of this is use these things for good and realize the bad in them. Realize how it can harm our society and harm our interactions with people, our relationships. I mean, people people go online now to find a date. I mean, I know that's been a thing for a while. I don't understand that whatsoever. I've never done that. But why? Go out, meet people, go places where people are, interact with them, get to know them, see if you actually like them. And if you're young or whatever, you're not married and you think, hey, I really like this lady's personality, or I like this guy's personality if you're a gal, um, I think I'm going to ask them to go out on a date. What's the worst that can happen? They say no. We've all been through that. You should go through that. You learn from it. Sometimes you learn a hard lesson from it. Sometimes it hurts your feelings, but you know what? You learn from it. What are we learning from all of these conveniences and online shopping and everything? You know, and we're guilty of it. If you're on your computer, your phone, your tablet watching this video, you're not out there interacting with people. I'm making this video bitching about all these things, but I'm not face to face interacting with people. But I do on a daily basis. That's what I'm saying. I go out to places, I talk to people, I meet people, I make acquaintances, strike up conversations. That's what you need to do. That's what we all need to do. This is not my life. This I'm not an introvert. I don't sit here in front of my phone because this is the only interaction I have with people. I'm doing this because I have a need to get my thoughts out to the world. And I've met a lot of people through this too, and it's not bad. Met a lot of people through this that I've never met in real life, and some of you I have. Just understand, let's not make all of that our life. Don't make it our lives. Let's get out, let's interact, let's keep society going. You know, there again, I was talking about ordering that guitar string, and I was complaining to the person that I work with about it, and he said, boy, what did you do whenever you were a kid and all you had was a magazine to look at and order something out of, and there was no tracking, and you just had to wait for it to show up? Like, I don't know. It's a good point. That's what I did. I just ordered it and waited. Didn't worry about it. It'll get here when it gets here. But look what I'm doing now. I'm on my phone. Where's it at? Let me track that. Let me track that. You all do it. I've seen you guys talking about it. Hell, you go to a grocery store, you go to Walmart, you go to Meijer, whatever, you go to Menards, Home Depot, Lowe's. There's less and less cashiers there to even wait on you. In my opinion, those places should lower their prices even more because they're saving money. They're not paying cashiers to stand there and check you out. You have to do all the work, check yourself out, bag all your own shit, put it in the cart, and on the way out, they stop you and want to check your receipt and make sure you're not ripping them off. They ought to pay me to shop there, but that's what we do now, and that's what we think is okay. This is just the way it is. There's nothing we can do, but there really is. If you don't like that, you go shop somewhere else, even though it's getting more and more difficult to find that somewhere else. But yeah, it drives me nuts. Then you're scanning your own shit and you run into a problem. You got to push the button and the flashing light goes on, and then you wait forever for someone to come over and help you. You accidentally double scan something. Of course, you don't want to pay twice for that item, so you sit there and wait for someone to finally come over and help you. Same thing, you're buying alcohol. Oh, now I'm flagged. I got to sit here and wait. Drives me insane. But regardless, I am not really making this video because I'm just a bitchy old man, even though some people would say that's why, but there should be red flags in all of this. We should, especially people that are my age, that have lived what it was before and what it's turning into now, you have a responsibility to the younger people in your lives to push them to get out in the world and to communicate face to face and do what we used to do because it's important. Even applying for a job, you do it online anymore. I've never applied for a job online. I've been where I'm at forever, but I know I'm old enough that whenever I would apply for a job, you had to walk in and say, "I see you're hiring. I'm interested. Can I talk to you? Can I get an application? Can I turn in a resume?" And the people you spoke to immediately began to get a feel for you if you're a fit for them. Nobody does that anymore. You apply online. The people hold online job interviews or whatever. To me, it's silly. If I'm going to hire someone, which I have, I want that person to come in and sit down across the table from me. I want them to come in and shake my hand. That's the first thing that I do is reach out to shake someone's hand. And then I can tell a lot about that person just by how they shake my hand. It's an immediate interaction. Are they strong-willed? Are they proud? Do they shake your hand like a man? Or are they handing you a dead fish? To me, that's a telltale sign. Do they look at you in the eye when they're talking to you? They look down at the table and show weakness. Do they project themselves well? Or are they scared to death because they're there? I've been in job interviews where, yeah, I was nervous. I was scared to death to be there, but I didn't let them know that. I went into it with a plan. I went into it with a line of questions I wanted to ask them, a line of things that I wanted to tell them to make them understand I was the person they're looking for. Nobody does that anymore. Oh well, that's enough of this for now. I'll think of another topic to come back at you with soon. Till my next video, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching. And remember, always take the time to tell those you love what they truly mean to you because you never know when it just may be too late.